Yeah.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Morgan Lindsay, and I'm chilling with
Mike B, man. What's up? I'm chilling with Morgan Lindsay. B-Town here.
Send the way you walk, I swear there's something about it. I ain't got a lot of kicking, I know a little karate, and I work your body out. I ain't talking about Pilates.
Here with Mike B, who's super talented. I don't know, should I call you a rapper, music artist, or recording artist?
Recording artist.
Okay, so you're a recording
artist. I don't like
artist?
the term rapper. I don't know. Just,
why is that?
I don't know.
Most people like, I want to be a rapper. So.
Yeah, I don't know. It has like a derogatory term to it, I think, or feel to it.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, oh, I meet people, it's like, oh, hey, how you doing? Like, oh, all the time I get introduced. Friends like, oh, hey, Mike, he's a rapper, and then they're like, oh. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so as a recording artist, is rapping just like one part of what you do as like a whole?
Yeah, I mean, I like writing, I like writing hooks, and I like writing songs. I like the whole songwriting process. So yeah, I mean, definitely verses. I take a lot of pride in them because I am a rapper at the end of the day. But you know, I like recording artists. So.
Do it up, we'll do it right. I can get you out of here by the end of the night. She asked me where you going. Hey, I gotta know. She asking me to stay. She said, fly me to the moon. It's finally nice to meet you. I really like your moves. I really like your features. Fly me to the moon.
It's always like the catalyst that pushes you into being like, this is what I'm gonna do, this is my art, and this is how I'm gonna express what I'm going through. So what was that for you?
Well, my parents split up like when I was younger, and like I'm the oldest kid in the family, so I had to kind of step out, and I dealt with, you know, the whole adolescent thing. I was like rebellious and all that, and you know, a lot had to do with my mom, you know, and the struggle she was going through as a single mother, and you know, it helped me grow up and mature a lot quicker. And you know, I just like channeling that through the music and incorporating everything that not only that I go through, the people around me, you know, in my inner circle. Like,
what are some of the other influences that have been in your music starting out, and have they kind of changed, or do you still fall back on the same type of like ideas and thoughts and issues?
I feel like everyone goes through a set of problems, right? And it's just meeting eye to eye with people and actually sharing that experience. And with music, I felt when I started writing and I started showing like my friends' songs and you know, people that I was close with these songs and stuff, they're like, yo, like I can relate to it on a certain level, and I just like that. And with music, especially hip hop, like there's a story behind it, you know. It's like the one genre where people can actually express like a full story, you know, and yeah, I just love that about it.
You're talking about Asian market and how it's hard to be an Asian rapper, or I guess I would say artist in general. So what are some of your thoughts on that?
I think, I don't know, I always thought, back in high school too, I always thought that if an Asian rapper or Asian artist got put on right, like the demographic for it's huge. Because think about it, Asia, China has like a billion people already, right? Yeah. So like, if you make it in the States, then you're like, you know, what is it, globally you know, make it bigger. So I feel like there really hasn't been a good representative of that. Like I know they tried that with like other artists like Jin, and when he was with the Rough Riders and all that stuff, but I just feel like America doesn't know how to, you know, market an Asian rapper, right? Because Asians don't really have an identity per se, you know. It's always, you know what I'm saying, like you don't, so you know, I feel like now it's changed, and I feel like the market for Asians are huge. You can tell by like Psy and all these people that crossed over, but like it's huge, you know. And I feel like in hip hop, there's not really that dude.
I'm headed straight to the top. My mind full of thoughts of a winner. Hungry like my last supper. I'm just plotting out my dinner. I never been a quitter. That's word of my pop. They said that I ain't ever shot. I Derrick Rose to the occasion, and I showed up. Open invitations to my house, Girl, won't you get up out that blouse and arouse me? Do it with that ass, girl, applaud me. Yeah, you clap for 'em like you up on that platform from.
What, in your opinion, is the Asian identity?
Well, I'm Korean American, right?
Yeah.
So I was raised here, and you know, by the end of the day, we're all Americans, you know. And I feel like you just gotta be yourself. Like, I'm not, you know. Of course, Asia has history, Korea has its own history, and they do, but it's like it's not embraced by, you know, its own people because it's not accepted, and I feel like that needs to change, and I feel like it's changing, you know, over time, and yeah, I just want to be a part of that growth. And I want to let people know, like, yo, like, just because you're Asian doesn't mean you can't write songs, you know?
Definitely.
Life is what you make it, what you make it. The time that I've dedicated, promises that I've made. I'm praying that I don't break them in time. It's something that I don't have. I'm making sure that it lasts while thinking about my past. I be in Whitney, I swear I'm making a killing. Just praying God to forgive me, y'all. Forgive me, Lord.